When you hear the bells, you know what's coming up. Know Nothing Show. We are making history tonight. Two hosts. That would be Steve and Eric. Two microphones. Very, very large microphones. Also, two Facebook Live streams. We are awesome. Yes, we are. Eric, how is Nashville? Oh, I forgot. Two cities, too. Two things. Never mind.
So that's the intro you're going to go with then. We've already established that's what.
well, we were talking about it in our prep, so that was it. That's all that we had. Nothing more.
So for those of you, by the way, prep means that it was literally right before the music started playing. It's not like we've been here all day prepping for this show.
Look, you need to tell people we've been here for hours and hours.
No, we have been here for hours and hours, but it had nothing to do with prep.
How about the thought? Does thinking involve prep? Can we use that?
If you're thinking about,
we need to stretch it.
So we're stretching. I don't know what we're stretching anymore.
The thinking that it's hours and hours and hours. Like what was it? What was the guy that said billions and billions of stars? Right? Wasn't
sure.
billions and you're a scientist guy. It was billions and billions of stars.
Absolutely.
Who was that guy?
Rob Schneider. Is that not it? That was not it?
Who told us to go take a deuce when asked to be on the show?
Well, I mean that's a really vague area. You get William Shatner, first of all.
Yeah, I would like to have the Shat on this show. This would be awesome.
Hey, real quick, we gotta say hello to our Facebook friends.
Hello, Facebook.
We are live. Both of us are live, not together on our own individual pages. So, hello, Facebook. How are you? I think I've already.
It's history. Who would think of this stuff like that? That we would.
Well, that's why we do what we do, because we're awesome, and we are like let's say we were a band and this was our single, it would be like triple multi-platinum.
It would be.
That's all I'm saying.
It
but
would be.
You know, we're probably never going to get seen because we're that good. We are so underground that we don't even.
That's right.
Even know.
So people can watch you and watch me at the same time. So if you've got your phone and your computer up, you could hear both sides of the conversation. I, of course, sound smarter. Whoa. There was some dead silence there.
Yeah. Smarter.
You're a bitch.
What you're going with on that one.
Can't believe you think that. It's
Just
bad.
saying. It happens. Facebook, if I'm not loud enough, please let me know, because I can't hear you when you're talking, because that's not how Facebook Live works. It's kind of a one-sided conversation most of the time. But
yeah, but I'm watching the feed, so I do respond. You know, we've got Richard out there, Patty out there, Kelsey out there, Gina out there. Let's see here. We've got Adam and his sister, his fake sister. Huh. Someone just said this is idiot radio. So, of course, I posted it.
Well, yeah, of course. Why would you not post that? I mean, that's clearly how we've made our first $1 million.
Oh, Diana. Okay, so Adam's sister's name is Diana. Right. Diana. Who's buying that?
Seriously. It ain't us. It ain't us.
No. We're using fake names anyway. His name is not Eric.
No. I did dance under that name once. That's a true story.
If I would think you would be okay as a Lorenzo.
Yeah, I have been. It was the Macarena night back in the 90s. You know how it goes.
And people are going to ask if you're going to eat tonight. So I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think my food is more out of the liquid variation this fine evening. But we'll see. We'll see where the night goes. I mean, this is where we just started. I don't really appreciate that much pressure right now. I did not plan on being. This is not a test. I want to relax. I want to hang out. If I want to eat, I'm going to eat.
Yeah, they can.
I'm just. Whatever.
I would like someone to order a pizza during one of the shows.
For us.
Well, right.
Well, yeah. I mean,
one of those Domino's for $5. Is that what they are now?
Which you can do from your app or Twitter, I guess. Which is weird.
You know what? Maybe we need to have a Know Nothing app.
Maybe we should.
I don't think that's a bad idea. So then people could just send us crap all day, all night.
Gross. first of all.
Look, we don't need pictures of people doing deuces. We don't need that. We've had enough of that.
Well, we do that on our own. We've got a few albums that are good to go. So if we ever need to look at that again, we can go ahead and take a peek
Sound
at that.
effects.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do. A deuce in it.
Well, okay. That's
You know what?
right.
I just saw up there your feed come up on Facebook. Just so you know, that's how we do it around here. And our pictures aren't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, the photographer said go with the clothes, and we said, well, okay, all right, I guess you're the photographer, whatever. So yeah, I think that's a good option. I think it was a great
bad.
shoot. Some of them apparently will not see the light of day because I guess they're keeping them for themselves. I'm not sure, but it's fun.
Yeah, our promo pictures, we got to do that. So we'll be doing that later this month when we're at the Franklin Festival in Nashville.
Festival. Which, but by the way, the Know Nothing Show, that's our first festival that we're going to. And I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but if you're anywhere near Franklin, Tennessee, you should probably go ahead and come on over to this festival because it is awesome. It's, I don't know, it's kind of a 90s bands thing, but they're all still doing their thing, and I think it's going to be, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going. It's going to be fun. We're going to probably get kicked out, but that's beside the point.
Don't say it now that we're going to get kicked out. Okay?
Well, I'm trying to.
And if you're bringing food, okay? Pizza I like takeout Chinese. Okay, I do.
But not take in.
No. I wonder if. I think they'll let us in, though. At least for a few minutes.
I don't really think they have a choice. I mean, we're basically dropping in by helicopter. So, unless they put a net over the entire place, I don't think that's going to be. We're going. That's the bottom line.
I'm dropping names too. You know what I'm saying?
Dropping them like they're hot.
Right. I'm just saying. Look, there's a guy named Bobby that knows me backstage.
He's with the band, and we're with the band.
That's right. Steve Eric. We're with the Band Aid.
We are the Band Aid.
So we just. Actually, we're picking up the trash. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. You guys can come. We'll go ahead and give you the trash truck. If you guys want to go ahead and just pick up the trash. Well, we want to do a live show. No, you need to pick up the trash. So we're going to do the live show from the trash truck, and I think it's going to be swell.
You know what? That would be like the movie that the Sheehan and Estevez film that they had where they were garbage men.
Yes.
You remember that tremendous flick? I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was deep.
Yeah. It was really deep.
Very deep.
Deep in the because there was just trash everywhere. It was gross.
And they shot that in Redondo Beach, and I actually lived down the street when they were shooting that. So, just saying, I just dropped that too.
Wow. Look at you, Mr. Popular.
That's right. I'm just saying, I've been a lot of places. I've been in a lot of prisons.
Well,
some of them feed better than others.
I can see that.
Saying. Some of them have menus.
Yeah.
Which is the best prison to be in. I'm just saying.
I guess if you were to be in a prison, they should have a really great menu, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah. All right.
All right, so I've got someone that's whining and complaining that I'm not paying attention to her messenger chat. So now I'm going to reply to him.
You got to call him out.
I am live. Okay, so I just responded. Just so they know that I've got 18,000 things going on. I'm very good at this, though.
Literally.
I'm very, very good at this.
Literally.
So it is Labor Day weekend. It's another holiday. This must be like our 8th holiday special.
It is, yeah. It's a great time to do specials. Apparently people listen. At least 12 of them listen. And that's really all we need for us to feel like we're significant in the world. So thank you for 12 people for listening to us do whatever it is we do. No one knows what we're doing, but it's fun. I like it. It's good.
I do think that you and I should sing a duet of "Do You See What I See?"
What are we seeing? That's the thing I'm not sure.
Well, I think that's the whole point. Do you see what I see? For our listeners, I wonder if anyone's actually got us both up. That didn't sound right at all.
It's probably not a good choice of words. Yeah.
And yet, it came out.
Yep.
It did.
It's recorded, and it's going to go up online.
Yeah, and you'll be able to watch that constantly and just edit that piece out a couple of times.
Over.
So, Labor Day, when I was a kid, a wee youngin', since I'm one of 7 and you're one of 18.
100, yeah.
So I had said to my mom when I had asked about Labor Day, about having kids and all that kind of stuff. Is that what Labor Day is? Now that I'm older, I realize what Labor Day really is. Okay. It's a weekend for women to complain that they had kids and when 36 hours, it was painful, and they go on and on and on. I have but one response to all of that.
Just one. Okay, here we go.
And before they start killing me, you were built for the labor. That's all I have to say. You were built for it. You were built for the pain.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to reply to any of that hate mail. That's going to be all you.
And if you listen to one of the last shows when I bit my tongue twice or my lip twice, I am not built for the pain.
That's a fair statement.
Not at all. It still hurts.
Yeah. That was over a week ago.
Yes. And I got no sympathy.
Yeah.
None.
It's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that.
Few people did walk up and were happy to fill my face with cotton.
They filled your face with cotton.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, yeah, this will help, like when you're at the dentist, hey, because you don't want saliva in there. Like, what? What?
So, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's everybody's a doctor. You got webmd.com, so I guess you can figure that crap out now.
I do play a doctor on Facebook.
Well, I've actually seen that show. It's a pretty good show. I think you should
if you have ailments.
Yeah.
Now, this morning I was watching the show Botched.
Botched. Okay. This is a reality show, right?
Right. It's an LA show about 2 really weird-looking plastic surgeons out of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fix people that had bad plastic surgery. Now, unfortunately, you would think 2 surgeons, much like ourselves,
exactly, yes,
they wouldn't look like Madam the Puppet.
I'm gathering that they did.
If you would think you're looking at each other, you would say, well, you could use a little nip and tuck there, and there's no reason to have 8 inches of a nose. Let's clip that off just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you and I in radio. We sit here and we go, nah, that segment really sucked.
Yeah. We'll do it again next week, just to make sure. Yeah.
Come on back.
Yeah. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Definitely not one of our better shows, but still, we'll come back. Won't you?
Yeah. I mean, if there is such a thing as a better show, then...
no, can't be.
No.
Can't be. But Botched. You got to see Botched. They had this one woman on there who had injections into her face, and she had bumps all over her face. And I thought to myself, but you kept asking for more when you were in Colombia? What would make you think, oh, yeah, I'm going to save a couple of bucks, and I'm going to go to South America for plastic surgery?
Right. Well, I think that... I can't tell you what I think, actually, because it'll cause a riot.
And yet, South America wants this show, loves this show.
Like, in endearing sort of way, like family, like familia. Like, they want to be a part of the know-nothing situation. And
the empire.
That's okay. I mean, it's kind of weird. But
you want to be part of the empire? It is right here.
It's right here.
We are the empire.
Go far. You definitely don't have to go far.
Before you know it, we'll have a lot of listeners and fans and stuff. But we do. We jest. We love all of you. Send us messages all the time. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, we talk to people. We respond. It's not somebody that we've hired to do it.
No, we're real.
It's us. It's generally us. If it's not us, it's someone we've hired to do it. But we don't hire people to do it. So it's us. But I'm just saying, if it's not us, it's somebody that we've hired to do it.
I may have someone type for me as I watch their fingers and stuff like that.
I mean, the 12 words a minute is probably not great.
Did you take typing in high school?
I did actually. Yeah, I took it and I threw it at the freaking window.
Come on.
Because it was so boring for me.
But that's an easy A. Were you a good typist?
I was amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I was all state 4 years in a row. It was great.
Could you imagine getting a varsity letter for that?
Yeah, I had the jacket. I had the letter.
Wow.
It was I had the groupies. It was great. It was fantastic.
That guy should be on the school newspaper.
Yep. I had my picture. Actually, they wrapped a school bus and put my picture on it. Said congratulations.
It's nice.
I like it. Great.
Did you have the electric typewriters? I had the manual one when I learned it.
Yeah, we actually weren't in the Ice Age, and we actually had the electric ones. So yeah, we kind of moved up a few years from when you had it.
Mine went tink 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 tink. That's how it went. Now, how my class went was one of my friend's moms was the teacher. Okay.
Oh, was it Stacy's mom?
Oh no, it was not Stacy. No, it was not Stacy's mom. Not even close. So I sat in the back of the class like I usually did, and what the classes were 45 minutes or 50 minutes, somewhere in there. And I would wait till like 5 minutes left before I actually would do anything because I'd just be screwing around. I happen to be an athlete, so I didn't have to do anything. But I was really good at typing because I have fairly big hands and long fingers. I'm like, I was good. And then electric, it was when I moved to an electric, my God, it'd be like, like one letter. I'm like, I'm freaking out.
Now, we gotta rewind here because I'm assuming that we have some of these millennials that are listening to the show right now, and you did this motion of pushing something back when you're typing. Now, this is weird technology to a lot of different people. I kind of want you to explain what was this whole you're typing ding. What I mean, you have to push this.
Yeah, there was this little lever on the left, and that's what turned the paper.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't do it was like a manual return.
Wait, you had paper too?
Yeah. So we had to fill the paper in ourselves. How do you like my sound effects today?
Actually, they're pretty accurate.
And half the time, you wouldn't put the paper in right. It would be a little crooked. Okay, so you kind of put it up there, and you go back and forth, and then double space. You had to figure out what double spacing is. And then if you had an error, you made an error, you had to use liquid paper to erase it, to go back, and then you had to type over again. You don't have spell check.
Nope.
You didn't have, check your grammar. And me, the king of run-on sentences, so, like, just like going on, a comma belongs somewhere in there, I think. How about here?
Yeah.
Right, and a comma is, what, a pause of a thought? Like
it's almost like a breath mark in music. Yeah.
Right. So it'd be like, you're an ass, comma, today.
Today. Not always. Yeah. Just today. Hence the comma. I'm not done yet.
I think that's how it worked. So look it up, kids. Okay? I'm not to say that I was born in the 50s or whatever. But there were some advantages, and I did have one of the early word processors. I had one of those. So you type that all up, and you'd be kind of like, all right, this is kind of weird. So you type it all up on the small screen, and then you would still feed the paper, and then you'd push print, and you'd watch it go. So that's how that worked.
Look, all I'm saying is your sound effects are pretty accurate. I mean, if you were to actually do that, that's about what it would sound like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that. That's you've been practicing on those, haven't you?
Well, it's a calling.
It is a calling, yeah. It's definitely, there should be a career situation for you in case this show doesn't work out.
Yeah, there's a high probability of that.
Yeah.
So look it up, kids. Word processing, manual typewriter, and then find pictures of Eric when he was a child model for the electric typewriter.
It was a Sears catalog. It was great. Yeah.
Well,
Sears and Roebuck back then, however.
And before that was some of the elders out there. No, that wasn't. That was Kmart. Kmart's first name was S.S. Kresge.
Kmart's much better. Yeah.
That was the original. And didn't they just right? Kmart owns Sears now. So right there, it's just. It's weird.
That was a horrible purchasing decision. That was like they were at the counter and they're like, "Oh, Sears is for sale. Screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it.
I'll just use my debit card."
Just do the debit card. I'm feeling effective.
See, these sound effects are just awesome right there. It's like...
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm glad that we're recording this because now we can actually have sound effects with our show.
I like it. And if you've got to swipe a card, believe me, you can swipe it between the ass right there. Just like debit.
There's a situation that we accept that.
Right there. We don't need an imprint right there.
It's
So
real
if you want to buy some merchandise, swipe it right there. That'd be okay. And what we need to do is our followers up on the Know Nothing page on Facebook. Tell you what, we give away, I don't know how many we have on there, but I think it's 150, 175, something like that. So whatever the numbers are, we'll give out mugs to the 175th or 200 or whatever. How about that? What do you think?
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? We should be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we do run this show. They're a program manager. We don't care about any of those people at all.
And if you've talked to the program that actually run this show on the other stations, they're all like nagging me because I admit I'm not very good at sending it to the affiliates in a timely manner.
Here's our show. It's 3 weeks old, but yeah, you can have it. It's fine.
But you can play it whenever because it still works.
Yeah, it's fine. We were very specific in dates in the show, but who cares?
We're kind of close. You know, just remember this show is the labor special. So if you can play it anytime during the month.
I just think that our excuse is that we actually don't know anything. And really, we don't. There's not a lot that we know. So we use that to our benefit.
I like that.
We do.
All right, why don't you take us to break? You know, since I always take us to break, you know, and I feel like I monopolize everything, so take us to break.
I feel like you're changing things, and I like that. It's good for you. I mean, that 12-step program, it seems to be really, really working out. Listen, here's the deal. If you want to know more about the show, you can go ahead and go to our social media. Pretty much everything is Know Nothing Show. You can't Know Nothing at KNOW because that just makes sense. You can send us an email if you'd like to chat with us, knownothingboys@gmail.com. That's right. We're using Gmail because we are high rollers, and that's how that works. Otherwise, yeah, Twitter, Facebook. You can find our Instagrams from all that stuff as well, and go from that, I guess. But I guess sometimes you got to take a break because how do I say? Oh yeah, I like a paycheck, so that's how that works. But or don't go anywhere. I mean, grab a drink, refill it. I got to refill mine. I'm almost out of my red cup situation. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And I might get a tasty treat as well. But come on back here. We're going to have some more random things that we need to talk about. Be right back.
Welcome back to the Know Nothing Show. My name is Steve Benz. Joined via satellites, via whatever, out in Nashville. My good friend, my little buddy, Eric Black. So segment 2. It's segment number 2.
So here's the deal. I just want everybody to know that it's not Little. It's Lil, little buddy.
Yeah. Although it's just like Gilligan's Island.
I'm straight up gangster, and I want everybody to understand that about me.
Wait a second. That would make me the skipper. And we don't need that, any of that.
Well, here's the deal, though. There have been quite a few meetings that we've had to go to, and your idea to me was let's just skip it. So really, in calling you Skipper, I mean, honestly, it does. It kind of makes sense.
That would be appropriate. It would be because when in doubt, just skip it. Just whatever.
Skip it. Yeah.
Like they give us lists and lists of things we should be talking about. We do maybe one.
I mean, maybe if we I don't. Here's the other deal. Now, there's a lot of deals, but here's another one. All of the things that we don't do that they want us to. I don't understand how they're just like now. Continue putting the mic in front of them. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. It'll be okay. I know it's like we're trying to get fired, but they don't. No. They don't comply with us. No. It's like we're in charge.
Right. Just buckle up, bitches.
It's weird.
Buckle up, bitches. Radio. That's what this BBR. It's kind of what it is.
Okay.
Because I think the only thing from the list that I was given was Labor Day. That's all they said. And I didn't get as abused as I thought I was going to when I said that.
Did not.
No, because women have come to accept that's their role.
Now, here's the deal, though. See, now here's the other deal. We're going to start a segment called "Here's the Deal" with Eric Black because apparently that's a big deal. You see where I'm going? Anyway, I thought that Labor Day was about working, like the workforce.
Yeah, the working man.
To push out a baby force. I didn't understand. I mean, like it is work. I get that. I understand that.
It is not work. Okay.
It's not work. To push up. Okay. All right. Okay.
No.
Okay.
They're built for that. I'm built for whining and complaining and crying. Yeah. Okay.
And let me just tell you right now, if I had an award for that, I'm just saying, you are amazing. I would give you. We'd have a ceremony. We would put it on live TV.
Yeah.
And you, my friend, would. I mean, it would just be ridiculous. The after party. I can't even. The celebrities that would be at the after party I can't even tell you how ridiculous that would be.
And there better be good finger sandwiches at that party.
That's all they're going to be.
Saying, okay?
That's all that they're going to be there.
If there are not good mixed munchies, like it's good to have a bowl of Cheetos and a bowl of chips and pretzels. Mix them all together. You know, like the races. Mix them together.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'd like to have my orange fingers while touching the dip. I like that.
Okay, that seems like code, but yeah, that sounds really good. I like that. I like that mindset. You can have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, and if there better be good cake right there. I do enjoy chocolate with the strawberry filling. I like that.
Of course you do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
but I also like strawberry shortcake. I like that. My mom used to make a lot of bundt cakes.
Oh, bundt cake. So she would bake a cake. And then she would go out to a baseball field and have someone hold the bat while she pitched the cake to them, and they would bunt it to potentially get on first base and move the runner to another base.
Exactly. There were 7 kids, my mom and my dad. Hello, 9, right there.
Right. And basically, whoever was ended up on home plate got part of the cake. Right?
Exactly. There's a reason why I caught.
Okay. Well,
it may look like I didn't wear a mask that often. That's okay.
Just for the record, Steve said he was a catcher. So I just want to make sure that's pointed out and that everybody understands.
Because when I pitched, I threw out my shoulder. I had to retire.
All right.
So I became a catcher.
You're making this like a 3-hour show now, but that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Wow. We were asked, could we get to 4 hours?
Could we get to
So,
oh man! You know the thing is though, we only record an hour. Can we get to 4 hours?
Right.
Come on.
Isn't that the truth? We only record an hour. How truthful is that?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
If we did an after-hour show, the craziness that would go on after that, if people actually saw what it is that you and I argue about.
Oh my goodness!
You're the one that has a hissy fits off air. Okay, I have them on air. You have them off.
That's fair. That's fair because look, you have your turn on air. You apparently don't give me mine, so that's fine. So I have to do it while we're not recording because that's the only silence I get from my co-host. So I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
I am the host, like Allstate. I'm there at both hands. I'm there to cup you and help you out.
Yeah, that's.
Like a good co-host, I am right there in support.
Huh.
Your segments may really suck, but I'm there.
Listen, there are so many things that so many avenues that I would like to go down. Right? I mean, as I'm talking, they're coming into my mind, and I simply can't because I want to so badly. That's all. We need to have. We need to.
That is all talk. Just like that's why people think that you and I are actually related. Okay. Like brothers. We could have been twins or whatever because we fight and bicker like brothers, like siblings.
So what you're saying is that memo was not right? I don't understand what's going on right now.
Well, it did come from these 2 moms who claim to be our parents, okay?
I'm just saying.
Right there, that was unnecessary to my mom. There was no reason for you to send me that memo that said I should be nice to Eric. No.
It was a forward from somebody else. I didn't touch it. I didn't do it. They said, forward this to Steve. And I said, yes, sir, ma'am, whatever you are. I don't care. I'll do it. And you got it. And you said, that's great. I'll do that.
The selfie that you took with it was inappropriate.
Listen, here's the deal. No, there is no deal. That was a good selfie. I'm okay with that. That was a really good selfie. That's actually going to be my profile picture on my other sites.
Yeah. We got to get that one up. We got to get the after hour video up.
Listen, that's calendar worthy.
It is. I wonder if they would buy or invest in a know nothing calendar.
I would. I'd buy it, and I'm in it.
I mean, there's a whole 362 or 3 days in there.
Listen, here's the deal. Vance would buy it. Vance is my producer over here. He would buy it.
Wait a second. How come your producer gets to sit in the studio and mine sits outside?
I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I'm kind of a big deal. In all circles of life that reflect around a 24-foot radius, I'm a pretty big deal. So
is Vance he's the producer that calls into the prep, right? Isn't that the one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yep, it's confirmed that it is okay to
with
say
the high pitched voice, right? He sounds like Screech. That's the guy,
Screech,
right?
Okay. That is Screech. We had to change his name to protect the innocent.
Okay.
I'm just saying he's a great guy.
Great guy.
It's trashed and you need a ride home. He would be more than happy to.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's that guy.
Yeah.
So, he can't go to the festival. I'm just telling you right now. Unless he's your +1.
Well, I mean, I guess not now.
No, forget it. Forget it. He's out.
Listen, I'm going to have to Skype in then at the festival because I can't quit Vance. That's the bottom line.
We just frog around with an iPad. There's Eric right there. Hey, how's it going? I like that.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Me or Vance?
You.
All right,
Steve.
go ahead.
What's happening right now? What's going on right now? What are we doing? Is this radio? Is this how this works now? Is this what's going on? Somebody's still we're still on air. They have not cut our feed yet. We are still on air, and they're like, no, go ahead and let them go.
Yeah,
I'm questioning our leadership right now. I'm questioning them. I don't know. This is not right. I'm just saying there's something wrong with them.
I know that when they walk by the studio here, they put up the one finger, and then they just shake their head and walk by. Okay,
and it's not number one. Let's just put it that way.
Right there, and I'm just like, deuces. Have fun, people. And then they just shake their head. And then I tweet that out, deuces. And people go, oh my God.
And then they get pictures of poop back.
No, I'm gonna be tweeting out pictures of manual typewriters tonight.
I think you should. I think people need to know about this. This is amazing alien technology, and I think you need to share it with everybody.
Because I would like people to feel the pain.
Yeah.
Feel the pain.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree.
So what it was when people way back then would then dictate memos to someone that would do shorthand or would type as they went.
Hey, have you ever written shorthand at all? Have you ever done that?
No, I have no idea what that is.
I mean, my shorthand is completely different than the actual shorthand, but yeah, I don't.
What is short? I mean, I've heard of it, but if it's anything the way I write, I don't use any vowels.
The way I write, my mom said that I should be a doctor. That gives you any indication of how I signature. That's pretty much how that works. But shorthand, however, I guess it just seems like symbols.
I don't know what that is, the shorthand, and they seem to be able to go through. Now, people had said that you write and should be a doctor. People reply to me when I had my Steve Perry hair and all that, they'd say, you look like you should be a pharmacist because Lord knows you're trying something right now.
Well, okay.
I was high on life.
So let me ask you this then. If you were to be a pharmacist, would you be like a CVS Walgreens pharmacist or would you be like a higher end Publix pharmacist?
Higher end what? There's no higher end.
Clearly you have never been to Publix pharmacy.
No, I haven't. So I would be a pharmacist at a farm and fleet.
A farm and fleet.
Right.
They don't even have pharmacists that farm and fleet.
Well, I just invented one.
No, they call them veterinarians.
Just think of the quaaludes I could be selling and trying.
Fair, yeah. Yeah, I can see you in a trench coat and have like little pockets everywhere in your trench coat.
What? How about a pharmacist at the local Menards?
Okay, so for those of you that don't know what Menards is, now Steve and I both have grew up with Menards. Now, for those of you that don't know, it's a hardware store. It's like Lowe's minus like 100%. It's a smaller store, but it's still good.
Not here. Menards is huge here. They have massive size stores.
In comparison to Home Depot or Lowe's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Lowe's, no one works at a Lowe's.
No. There's 4 people every day that work at Lowe's. There are 4 people. 2 of them are in the back. One of them is on a forklift, and one of them is hiding somewhere in the store. You have to actually find them. You win a prize. It's a popsicle or something like that. But it's a fun thing. I go there every Tuesday afternoon. Just to make sure that somebody is still working there. And I will assure you that there are 4 people working at every Lowe's and Home Depot every single day, but you will have to put in some effort to find them.
Then, like, Menards has everything that your house really needs.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're always going to need something that's kind of... Because unless you have a brand new house, you don't need anything for your brand new house. Your house is 20 years or whatever, 15 years old, and it's going to be an old screw that you need. Or when I took down some of the walls are thinner than they were when they built the house, so it screwed everything else up, which ticked me off. And, of course, the guy at Lowe's is like I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you go to Home Depot? So I go to Home Depot, and they're like, oh, man, dude, you need to go to Menards.
You need to go to Menards. Can I say 2 things, first of all? Can I say 2 things?
Go ahead.
1, save big money at Menards. And 2, how long have they had that commercial? Seriously, how long has this commercial been around? Because I'm exactly, Vance said forever. And it is a bit of a long commercial, but it's a catchy tune. And
for Menards, they had this old guy that did it, and then he dropped dead during one of their commercials.
And that's he did. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to go ahead and die. This is it. I'm done.
He was listening to the pilot of the Know Nothing show. Down he went. Just down he freaking went.
And oddly enough, we say, you're welcome.
Well, we have to. It's the type
now. I
of
had on my side of the Facebook feed. I've got a few people understanding Menard's situation.
Yeah.
One of them, they said that Arthur says they got a great Halloween displays, and that is true. They always have really good Halloween displays. Now, some of them, the one actually where I used to live, had like this little room where you could go into for Halloween, for Christmas, for all that stuff, and it was kind of like not a haunted house, but just kind of a fun thing for kids that they could go through and just see what's going on, but they're really just selling you crap. But that's true. I completely agree with that.
Hey, the best thing about Menards is that it's the only place that you can buy some of the most obscure things and then get candy bars.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm kind of like, you know what, we could be... You know what I need? I need a 1 7/8 nail and a screw gun and glue, and I could use 3 bricks and a couple of Snickers bar right there up front, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and go up there.
That's right.
The other things too, like I have another Facebook guy, Tom. He's a friend of mine. He said that he used to work there, and he's like every 39 seconds they would play that song. Yeah. Save big money at Menards.
I think that needs to be a sponsor.
Horrible.
Where then next week, you and I need to wear green either sweaters or vests.
Or sweater vests.
I think that would be very good.
I'm just saying. That's it. Just the sweater vest. Nothing else. Just the sweater vest.
Before we miss our break, we need to hit our break. So, guys, think of that. Think of Eric and myself in green underwear wearing sweater vests. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Know Nothing Show. Steve and Eric making history tonight. 2 dudes, 2 mics, 2 heads, 2 inches, 2 Facebook feeds. Right there. That just makes this really, really special. I do.
I'm not okay with the 2 inches. I mean, I'm at least 2.5. I
just slipped it in there. I don't know what
appreciate
happened.
that, co-host.
I'm not sure what it meant, but it just showed. It just popped in my head. So,
well, just you know what? We need to prep for the show. I think we just need to prep for the show.
Yeah, just send me a text. Let me know when. I'll be there.
Yeah, it'll be about like 3 minutes beforehand, and I won't reply till about 30 seconds after. So, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that.
It always works. It always works. So remember, you guys could download shows that you missed. How dare you miss it up on the YouTube channel. So
how dare you? How dare you?
And with that, we're going to give away Know Nothing mugs. So the next 25, or I should say, was it 150, 175th, or whatever, 200 on the page, on the Facebook page, and on Twitter. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter. We'll get there. We'll get there for
it'll be show. Yeah, we're all about the live show. If you want to rewatch it, that's totally. Yeah, totally tool.
That's why you don't do that much voiceover. Totally.
Well, that's why I don't talk much at all. Somebody said, "Let's put a mic in front of this guy. That's a good idea."
He's got good hair.
Look what happens. Look what happens. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Steve.
It looks good though. You look good on camera.
I'm not gonna argue with that. My hair today is suave, perfect.
It is. It just falls perfectly with the background there.
Now here's the deal, though. Now I currently have long hair, but
and you curl your hair.
I don't have to curl my hair anymore. I've trained it to curl itself.
Right. Sure, because you sit there usually on your other show, Revolver Underground, which is fantabulous. You sit there and you twirl your hair. I've watched you record that thing. You twirl it like a little girl.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this. I will tell you this, Steve. I am the best twirler of my generation. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that.
So you're saying that you could start a parade. Be proud.
But I could start a parade, but I don't know that anybody would actually give a crap about.
They would.
Because here's the deal, like you can't, most parades these days, you can't actually throw candy anymore because apparently somebody got an eye poked out or some crap like that. Wuss is all I'm saying. America, I'm sick of it.
I would like to say those 2 little kids were in my way. The damn clown threw Snickers. Okay, I'm all over that. Get the hell out of the way. And I would agree with you. Here's the deal. Seems to be your word. You've gone from suck it to here's the deal.
Now, here's the deal. You can suck it. So I guess now there's 2 segments on the show.
I like that.
So we're actually going to have to record all 4 hours of our show because there are so much amazing content on this show. The people, they need to hear it.
And if you're going to get the here's the deal segment, I get ADD news.
Ooh. Okay, that's fair. I like it. Can I chime in every once in a while? Can I just?
Yes, absolutely. But that's the trade-off. If you get here's the deal, because I'm going to chime in, I get ADD news.
And they can go back to back. You can go first. I can go first. I think we are onto something now. I think the future is bright.
And it's not ad news, everybody. I said ADD. Okay.
Yeah.
Take the damn Ritalin, sit back, and enjoy the news.
So basically, it'll be much like this show where you have no idea what's going on, but you're fed amazing content.
Yeah. It'll make you go, And when we get the TV show, when we do the TV show of this, and we are.
It's happening. Yeah, it's in the works.
We're going to have to, we may have to record this in like Indianapolis or something.
Ooh, Indy. Ooh.
Or maybe in Kentucky, somewhere in Kentucky. Will someone put us up in Kentucky? Who's in Kentucky out there?
I don't know about Kentucky.
Sorry, that's right. I forgot that you're not allowed to be in Kentucky. So.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an issue legally.
All right, so we got a couple minutes left. College football is starting this weekend. I cannot wait. I love college football.
Okay. Is something I could not care less about, and I have certainly tried. But I just simply cannot care less. Now,
look, NFL football is stupid. Okay, it's boring. We're worried about a quarterback hurting his knees in Minnesota. He's in Minnesota.
Don't care about Minnesota. Listen, here's the deal. Here, this right here that I'm about to spew out of my hole right here that's attached to my mouth. This is brilliant. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. Facebook Live, you all need to pay attention to this. So there are two teams that I actually care about in college football. Everybody else can suck it. The first and foremost that I will always watch are the Iowa Hawkeyes. Shut it.
Okay.
Because one, that's where I'm from, and two, they're awesome. The second, if I still have to watch college, if for some reason apocalyptic, I have to still watch football, and it's of the college variety, I'll tune into the Cyclones, the Iowa State Cyclones, but only if I absolutely somebody has a gun to my head and they're threatening my life, and even then I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of.
All right, we get it. You're from Iowa. You don't understand football, and then
listen here, lady.
You're a Cowboys fan?
No, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, not college football. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I will say that with pride.
Tony Romo hurt himself again brushing his teeth. Okay,
TR.
I'm just saying.
Those of us that know him and are in his little group, we call him TR.
And he went to Eastern Illinois University here. My God, he should have never been the starting quarterback. I'm just saying. Okay.
I don't know. I think that he's done his fair share. He's helped the Cowboys move forward with their.
Oh yeah, the best 8-8 team ever. Just saying.
I can't argue with that. That's a fair statement, actually.
Got you there.
But I'm going to say this: Tony Romo. This whole statement should, in my opinion, sum up Tony Romo's experience in the NFL. Tony Romo recently got injured before the preseason. Before the preseason was over.
Right.
Before the regular season, he's already injured and out for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a good option. Maybe we should go with somebody else and pay them millions of dollars instead of me.
I'm with you on that. With you on that. $19 million he's going to get paid to sit on the damn bench. Okay?
Yeah.
Just saying. And NFL games take on forever. Me growing up in Chicago, if I hear one more story about the freaking 85 Bears, I'm going to go on a killing spree. Okay?
Are those people still alive?
There are, and they're on ads left and right. I'm like, my God, wasn't that like 100 years ago?
That was pretty close to 100 years ago, yeah.
Can we let it go, Chicagoans? Could we just, I can't stand the Cubs, but focus on the Cubs or, I don't know, the Blackhawks who win? I can't watch sports. I just can't.
All I'm saying is Chicago, the only winning team is the Blackhawks.
Right, and I'm okay with that. Blackhawk fans are fanatics. They know the sport left and right. Cub fans aren't even sure what a single or double is. They're hammered. Sox fans understand baseball. Bear fans don't know anything. Okay.
I love Chicago White Sox. Okay. That's my baseball team. If I have to watch baseball, that's who I'm watching.
Okay.
So
and they win in the World Series in 2005. No one cares in Chicago. I was like, what?
Yeah. No one does care. Yeah. Everywhere else they cared.
And if the Cubs win, the entire world will blow up. I'm just saying.
When the economy collapses and America falls. That's pretty much what's going to happen. That's the whole world. It literally turns upside down, and life as we know it. We don't know it anymore.
I think China surrenders if the Cubs win the World Series. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, you guys go ahead. We're not in a wartime, but we can't do this anymore. You go ahead.
There's free egg rolls for the world if the Cubs win. I'm just saying.
Well, now that you've mentioned that, that brings up a whole new point that I should have gotten some more food today, but my food. Hold on, let me show you. Now, for those of you that can't see this, the video feed.
Too bad. Suck it, as they say.
Yeah, I guess that sucks to be you. But you can go to our YouTube channel, which is Know Nothing Show. You can just search that on that YouTube situation, and you can see me currently right now. I have this red cup, and it is filled with juicy goodness that I like to call Eric Black's nectar, and it really makes me happy. And it's nothing other than NyQuil, I mean, I'm sorry, iced tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Iced tea and water. But it just I mean, I'm just saying it. If we could find a sponsor for
again, pharmacist right
for
here.
some sort of fun, can we be sponsored by a pharmacy?
Why not? Why not? We could be sponsored by NyQuil.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
a legal way to get high.
Instead of like some whiskey company, let's just get NyQuil.
Yeah,
it's cheaper.
We don't want anything like that. And you talking about being happy this week, 1974, the Partridge Family ended their 4-year run. I'm just throwing out there for all the people that are old. Just saying.
They only had 4 years.
Yeah, 96 episodes.
And they were huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes in 4 years. Now, 4 years is 40 episodes.
So what you're saying is we actually have a chance here.
We do. We absolutely do. But would you believe that it's time for us to get out of here already?
I'm so sick and tired of that.
It is. So give them all the stuff that we need to do. Know Nothing Show, Twitter. Go follow it. Go ahead. Join us. Yep. Follow Eric Black is here on Twitter, Steve_Benz. Find us on Facebook. We're just about everywhere. If you guys want to leave a message at any time, leave it to the main studio, 312-880-WSDI. You can text right to it as well. It's time for us to get out of here, my brother.
Well, that's a sad story, but I guess we'll have to postpone this until next week.
Yeah, because Lord knows we won't remember what we just talked about.
Nope. And we're not going to review it. That's not going to happen.
No, we can't do that. So, for the rest of the crew, hanging out here and over there, peace, love. Eric, have yourself a great weekend. Everybody out there, have yourself a great weekend. We will see you next weekend. Know Nothing. We're out of here.